saturated here because I want them to adhere to the side of my pot. So I also have some masking tape, which I'm going to use to sort of create a clean line where I want my paint to go. Now, if you feel confident to freehand this, go for it. More power to you. But I am not good at making straight lines. I don't know. Some people are really just amazing at just putting straight lines on things, and I have never been one of those people. So I think I want my band, my matte band, to be about that thick. So I'm just gonna try to meet it right there. Now, this won't mess up your burnishing, so don't stress about it. If you choose to do this method. Now you can go without, or you can just do paper. That's up to you. So my paper is pretty saturated. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, and I'm going to just try to scrape off all that excess water, because anywhere it drips, it might ruin my burnishing efforts. And then because mine is super curvy, I'm just going to try to rearrange it a little bit so I make sure I've got it right. And then from here, the water should just make it stick right to the surface of my pot. I made it a little too big. This is why planning is important, y'all. So it goes over the edge a little bit, and I'm not super concerned about that. So I've got this nice little swoosh thing happening. I'm gonna hit it with a leaf there, a leaf over here, a leaf on that side. I'm actually going to take my leftover swooshy bit, and I'm just going to try to make it look like a continuous pattern on the other side. And then my leaf. So this is not obviously the entirety of the pot, but overall it's not a terribly ugly design. And the point of the water is just to adhere it to the side of your pot. And when you do this, you want to make sure to not get the rest of your surface wet, because when you reintroduce the moisture, it'll undo all the burnishing effort that you've done. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and take I got white Terrasig, so this will burnish well, I'm not going to burnish it, it'll be a matte white. And I'm just going to give it a coat. We're going to let this dry so that way we can come back and do the next round. And ideally, you want the white to be opaque on the surface. That means we've got enough. If I can see through it, it's going to not be thick, and it'll come out looking a little streaky. So we just want it to look opaque all the way across, and that will allow it to properly fire. All right, do I have any questions so far? Any comments, any concerns, grievances? No, it doesn't lie. So it'll make it a little less glossy, but if we pull out when you strain the water out, if you pull out most of that water, it'll be okay. So I would love for everybody to sort of like share what their potential idea for their pots are, so that way everybody else can get like a secret insight into maybe design. Anybody wants to volunteer to go first?
I can go and share my idea if you want.
Yes, please go for it.
Uh, so I've created three ideas, but I think I finally figured out which pattern and which pot I plan on doing. So the one I'm gonna do is uh, wait, do I share my screen or just tell you?
Yeah, I would love to see your sketch. I think it will be,
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
there should be a little button at the bottom of your Google Meets window that
Oh, I
says,
see it.
got it? All right, cool.
Can you see it?
We can.
Can you see the sketch?
Yeah, yeah. Cool. So like,
Okay.
explain it.
What I plan to do is since I'm kind of a gamer, I decided to do a Zelda empty bottle, and the pattern I decided to do was this one up here,
Cool. Oh wow, that's really intricate.
like basically kind of like a Mario and Zelda combo. Like those were pretty much my favorite game franchises.
No, I think that'll be
I'll
a
be
really
putting the pattern on this jar I plan to make.
cool. What colors are you thinking? Are you just gonna go just straight black? Are we gonna do browns or white, buff?
Uh, didn't really think that far ahead. I was kind of thinking like, because I kind of like a typical. I would probably I'll make the bottle white, but I'll probably stencil out the pattern, and I don't know if I should make it black or I should just go deep with color.
Well, you got four colors to pick from. I think it could be very interesting to maybe do the black. I think the black would be really a fun dichotomy. I also think the brown could be like really nice. So that's something to think about. The brown is going to turn, yes. So this is the color that the brown Terrasig is going to turn because it's literally just the clay body. So it'll actually be sort of like an orange color, just so like a little food for thought. Nice. So who's next? I want to see what else we've got going on. Ah, Macy, go for it.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm on my phone right now. But I think this might be a little too ambitious. That's just kind of how I am, honestly. So let me try. I feel like I can't I don't understand anything. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah? So
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of brush up on my heritage. So I'm adopted from Russia, and I wanted to do some Russian kind of stuff. It might be a little, like I said, too ambitious for right now, but I I want to try at least. So I kind of wanted to make this kind of strawberry pattern because the style I was looking up mainly had like a darker background with bright pops of color, like usually with berries and flowers and leaf patterns. So maybe kind of a less ambitious version of this, but something like that. And then I kind of wanted to have a double picture kind of thing going on. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I'll probably come in for, workshop and talk that
Definitely.
over with you, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, if you come over like tomorrow, we can. I actually think this is not as ambitious as you think. I do think with your design, we could, if we pared it back a little bit, I think it would work really well. And I think it would be super cute. Um, I also sort of think your strawberries should be red. I don't know.
Yeah, I do agree.
I don't know what color plans you have, but I think that would be. I love it. I love it. I think it's a very good idea.
I definitely think that red and even the brown, because like the depictions had like, the yellow, but I think the brown would be just light enough for it. And like a black background, I think it'll really pop.
I agree. I agree. Awesome. Nice.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's next?
I can go next.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay, so I don't actually have my sketches with me, but I kind of already have my plot.
Yep.
So for my sketches, I was actually trying to go for more of like a feminine, kind of like hourglass shape, but doing it didn't really work out, kind of collapsed. So
Yeah.
like this is the shape that I have right now. So it's kind of just still feminine, just not as feminine. And for the stencils, I honestly couldn't really find like I was gonna try and do like my Filipino heritage, but there's not a lot of information because of like colonization and stuff. So I decided to go with like something that more represents me or something that's more like I vibe with. And so for the stencils, I'm gonna kind of go with like this amoeba kind of like weird wonky shape thing. And then I think for the colors, I'm just gonna do white and black. Or for the design, I might just do like cow print because I like cows too.
Oh my gosh, no, I love that. I love that cow print. I think that's gonna be a great idea. Sucks because like Filipino heritage is like it's such an interesting culture. One of our fellow grad students, Cher Musico, is Filipino, and she's just
Oh,
yeah. You should look up her work. She's amazing. She's amazing. Her work is all about her heritage. So I'm sad. I'm sad that we were missing out on that, but I think the cow print is going to be gorgeous anyway because I do love the cow print. You know, strawberry cow, chocolate cow, vanilla cow. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth.
you're welcome.
All right. Who's next?